Batman vs. Superman releases on Friday, and when it comes to people who are actually pumped for this movie, it's really just me. I'm kind of in the lone here. If you're on the fence about the movie, though, please watch this video because I'm counting down the top 10 reasons I'm pumped for the movie based off of trailers, interviews, all that good stuff. Or I guess you would consider all that bad stuff since most people aren't too pumped for this movie. Haters. Number 10 reason, in no particular order from best to worst, it's just the number 10 that I put. It's got parademons in it. Parademons, if you don't know, are the minions of Darkseid, a god of New Apocalypse, who is a member of the New Gods, arguably the coolest group of godlike characters in the DC universe. So if Darkseid is in this thing, since parademons are in this thing, it's going to be a good time when the New Gods start showing up and wrecking shit. Just to clarify, I'm not suggesting that the New Gods are going to be in Batman Superman. I think that would be a little too far-fetched. I feel like they would have announced that if that was going to be the case. But I definitely think the presence of parademons is setting up some major New Gods-related shit. And I'm pumped. Number 9, Jason Momoa is playing an Atlantean again. For the second time. If you were one of the 3 people in the room when I used to watch this show, you may remember Jason Momoa from the Stargate SG-1 spinoff, Stargate Atlantis. If you weren't, then you don't, because we were literally the only people who watched that thing. Now, I don't understand that, because when you put Atlantis on another planet, that's just 2 really cool things put together. How did people not watch that? How did it get canceled after 3 seasons? I don't understand. Number 8, this movie's basically Justice League Part 1, Part 1. Everyone's gonna be in it. Although, I am kind of pissed we're not getting a Martian Manhunter. Little Martian top middle right there. One of my favorite Justice Leaguers. Never been adapted into the live action. Wait, that's a lie. He was in Smallville. Sorry, I just lied to you. Please trust me again. Although I do kind of get what they're going for, because it's kind of like every character has his own unique backstory, or hers. And since Superman is an alien, I feel like they probably just don't want another alien character. That's probably why Green Lantern isn't in it either. So I get what DC's doing. I get it. Still pissed about it, though. Now, of course, the Green Lantern of Earth isn't an alien himself, but he's closely tied with an alien organization. So that's what I meant by that's probably why they don't have him in there. Because he's kind of like an alien character. And they've already got one of those. Number 7, Batman seems to have taken Bane's coat as a trophy. So, you know, this Batman isn't to be fucked with, because he'll just kill his enemies and take their coats. Although he'd look kind of silly in Joker's coat. Still, pretty badass Batman, probably more badass than Christian Bale's. Get at me in the comments if you disagree. I won't back down. Number 6. While Superman is kind of feared in this movie, and a lot of people are kind of iffy about that portrayal of Superman as kind of like this monster as opposed to this hero, this movie is kind of leading towards a Justice League movie where all the heroes are going to come together, so it's most likely this is going to be the only movie we're going to see Superman viewed that way by the public. I'm sure by the end of this movie, public perception of Superman's going to shift. He's going to be seen as a more heroic, helpful, godlike character, which is how Superman should be seen, and I am pumped for that to end, because I, too, not too happy with that portrayal. So, waiting for that to happen. Number 5, Jason Momoa is playing a king with dreadlocks again. You may remember him from Game of Thrones as Khal Drogo, a king, or a Khal as they call him, with dreadlocks. Again, it just does a lot of the same thing. Number 4, Jason Momoa still hasn't found his shirt. He has no idea where his shirt could be. Never wears it. Number 2, Wayne Industries and LexCorp are in this movie, and anyone who knows superhero stories knows that nothing fucks up a superhero worse than big business. Number 1 reason I'm pumped for this movie, and this literally is the number 1 reason I am pumped for this movie, Ben Affleck isn't overdoing the gravelly voice. You hear it a little bit when he's just talking regular as Bruce Wayne or in his regular Batman suit. He really does amp it up when he's in his robot suit, but that's probably more a robot thing. Um, just when he's talking normally, he really just sounds badass. He doesn't sound like he needs a lozenge, which I think adds to the realism of the movie and just will make the whole thing more enjoyable. Well, that's it for my list of things about Batman and Superman and why it'll probably be good. If you enjoyed the list, if you kind of want to see this movie, it releases Friday. That's the 25th, I think. I'm really bad at dates. There are 7 days in a week, right? Anyways, go see this movie. Click like on the thumbs up on the video. Comment your thoughts on Batman Superman. And please subscribe. Thank you. I am Will Morin, and I am out.